One of Android's biggest problems have been the slow OS updates. Look at it. Even today, 9 months after the official release of Android Nougat, we've got some brands releasing phones running Marshmallow. Think about that for a minute. Now, how many phones are still stuck on Marshmallow? As of last month, only 5% of Android phones had Nougat on them. Again, remember this is a 9-month-old release already. So is Google's Project Treble the answer to these woes? Well, let's look into it in this video. Hey guys, Ash here from C4E Tech and let's get to it. So to understand the significance of Google Treble, let's start with how Android updates work. So Google publishes an open source code for the latest release. The chip manufacturers, your Qualcomm, Samsung, MediaTek, etc., release drivers and support for specific hardware and pass it along to the device makers. These device makers are Lenovo, Samsungs, etc. They add their own layers like your custom user interfaces on top of the updates. For example, Xiaomi adds MIUI, Samsung adds Samsung Experience, etc. And in some cases, after this, the carriers add their own tweaks and then the update ends up on our phones. The brand and the carrier add-ons, now that's not affected by Google's Project Treble. Well, with some phones like Nexus and at times even Moto, we get fast updates. Certain manufacturers like Samsung are known to sit on updates. Like anyone who's following tech for a while can guarantee that Android O for Samsung will almost certainly come only with the Note 8. Samsung always holds off on upgrading till a new flagship is available. Some others usually update a phone once and then go, I don't care, it got one update. The update cycle is over. Well, these are things that we as end consumers hate. There's not much Google can do about it, at least not right now. Sometimes though, a brand is willing to update its phone, but there is someone else to blame. The chip manufacturer. Like this instance where Qualcomm didn't provide support for their 800-801 chips, a reason why the Nexus 5 didn't get Nougat officially. Now some brands have reported drivers provided by Qualcomm for the 810 were too unstable to build on, a reason why certain phones with Snapdragon 810 are rumored to have not received a Nougat. Given a brand like OnePlus's reputation with updates, it kinda does make sense, the rumors. Now this is exactly what Google's addressing with Project Treble. Project Treble makes some changes to Android, makes it more modular. There's going to be a new vendor interface that will contain the chipset drivers. This is going forwards from Android O. Google will be working with chip manufacturers like Qualcomm and MediaTek to ensure the vendor interface is forwards compatible, meaning it works with future versions of Android. For this, the vendor interface will be validated by a vendor test suite, VTS, just like how brands are made to test out their skin on top with the Google Compatibility Test Suite. So this means in the future, when we don't receive an update for our phone, we only have the brand that sold us the phone to blame, and they don't get to give excuses like the drivers Qualcomm provided were unstable or MediaTek didn't provide the drivers anymore. Well, like I said, this is not gonna make a brand like Lenovo or Leico update their phones faster, or in case some brands update their phone at all. But as the end consumer, Google addressing this part of an issue is definitely a win. The entire detailed documentation to Project Treble should be made available by Google at Google I/O. I'll have more info for you then. So that's it. I found this interesting and I thought you guys would be interested in getting to know more about Project Treble. If you weren't interested in this video and if you didn't like it, feel free to vote it down. But if you did find this video informational, if you did like it, make sure you give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't already. If you have already subscribed, hit that bell icon to make sure you get notified each time a new video goes live here on C4E Tech. That's it for now. Thanks a lot for watching. Till next time, this is Ash here from C4E Tech signing off. You guys have a great day. Bye-bye now.